What's up, everybody? It's your guy, Derek, 420 Colorado, Dream Beans Maniac, Autoflower Enthusiast, coming at you live and direct, hanging out with you fine folks here on the Talk About It Tuesdays. What's up, Jason? My boy from Virginia, Jen McCarthy, joining the group. What's up? Dirk, my guy. Guys, y'all are about to see some real fire tie-dye behind me. That dude, Derek, God, I always want to call you Derek, bro, just because it's mine and it looks so similar. Dirk McCoy. I actually just snagged a real cool glitch tie-dye tapestry that he did, and it is fire, and it just happens to match the Dream Beans colors fucking spot on. So yeah, you guys, we're going to be putting that up here for the next couple of weeks before I get out to Fest, and then we'll bring it back up because it works so well. So what's up? Let's see here. We're getting people flying and flooding in. Ronald, Rick, Lorenzo, like I said, Dirk, watching along. Rick and Ronald, Mikey Dubs, for the win, Chad. Brian Kelly, good evening everyone. Eric is in the house, Nick Townsend in the house, Greg, Jason, Ryan, my boy River in the house, what's up? Farm manager tuning in. Mark Solis, hey, glad you are here. I got great news for you, Mark Solis. Guess what, bro? You're the member of the week. That fire-ass word search that you did that was Dream Bean specific, man, that's fucking going above and beyond. That is absolute stellar work and was amazing. It took me off by surprise. I was so stoked on it. It was awesome. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. And it was super freaking rad. Lots of people did it. I'll probably repost it. Gonna shoot you out a, let's see here. I'm gonna shoot you out something. Let's see, probably, I don't know. Let's get we'll get you, I don't know what you have. We'll send you an email, send me an email, or send me a DM, and we'll figure out what you want. If you want one of these new ICC exclusive drops that that we have tonight, or something else, we'll get it to you. We'll get you a 3-pack or whatever you want, or if you want some of the regs. Guys, those regulars, man. If you guys are sleeping on those regs because you're scared of males, don't be, man. We're here. I'm here to support you. The group is here to support you. We are all here to support you and how to grow the best cannabis, whatever it is. Whatever the Dream Bean strain is, I'm always going to be here in a whole group full of members. I didn't bring my due today, guys. I got me a Starbucks, different caffeine ingestion. But yeah, don't be afraid of the regs, guys. If you've seen the grape garlic bear that was posted, it's the cover photo for this Talk About It Tuesday. It's a big fat giant ass grape garlic bear nug. It was fire looking. The plants of the week is going to my boy Daryl May. I cannot tell you how amazingly proud I am of this guy. His first grow, he's putting out stuff of a very experienced second or third year grower with multiple grows under their belt. There he is, Daryl May, coming in right at the right time. You're one of the members of the week. You got the plant of the week this week, along with Brian G. Brian Giggleblowski. Can't say his last name very well, but Brian G. You're also coming through, guy. Man, you guys are putting some fucking plants out, and they are so fire. God, they're looking good. Y'all always take better pictures than me, and 90% of y'all are better growers than I am. So that's where we got it. Yes, Daryl, for real. I'm gonna send you a free pack of seeds. We'll talk in DM. Let me know what you want. I'll shoot it out there to you. Your plant stood up and stacked up against all the rest that were put out there this week. In fact, it was probably my favorite, but I'm a little biased. The grape garlic bear probably would have done a little bit. The blue con. And got another plant of the week, but I can't let you guys know exactly who it is. It is my anonymous member, the anonymous post that I made with all the regs, the slushy bear and the blue Kong bear. He's going to get some free beans too, because that shit was fucking fire. So yeah, guys, don't sleep on those reg strains, man. We're here to, oh yeah, hey, shit. Jen, hey, sorry, Jen. Hold on, guys. Hold the phone, folks. We almost didn't do the dab of the week. I know that's why half of y'all tune in. So this week we got some, Vanna wife is at volleyball, so she won't mind that I snagged her gelato cake. It's gelato cake live batter. Good stuff. Harmony Gelato Cake Live batter. We'll go ahead and get a dab in there. Let you guys see me do my masochist thing with the over dab and cough for extended periods of time. This stuff's pretty smooth though, so it shouldn't be too crazy of a cough fest. Let's see here. Yeah, there's. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, shit. Oh, godly. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that one got me by the boo-boo. Ooh, those are the ones that you gotta go all Hulk Hogan, brother. Ooh, and hold it in. Macho Man, yeah. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, all right. Yeah, I lied. I took too big of a dab. As usual. Callie, too focused. I see ya. And also, this week we're going to do a little live tutorial on how I do my BT, which is Bacillus thuringiensis, and my mosquito bits technique. I told y'all I was going to do a defoliation, but I threw my back out last Thursday, and I am still recovering. I got a damn shot, 2 shots in my butt yesterday, and I went out there to try to move a pot to bring it in here today, and my back kind of popped, so I stopped doing that immediately. And so we're just going to do the BT, the live BT regimen. So we will get on off into that. The plant of the week, it's going to be Daryl May. It's going to be Brian Jabbergerbalowski, and it's going to be the guy that I can't mention, but I will get with you in DM. He wanted to remain anonymous, but those plants that I made on that hype post for the live those were some of the best that I've seen, especially from the reg side. Fire. So yeah, whew, okay. Let me get a drink of my damn Starbucks. Much better. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of do a little, basic live kind of. This one's real easy, guys. I'll kind of go over what mosquito bits are, and specifically Bacillus thuringiensis. The Bacillus thuringiensis is a bacteria. Okay, it's what's found in mosquito bits and mosquito dunks, guys. If you can't get the bits, you can get the dunks and just put them in a sock or something and smash them up. Same thing. It carries the same exact. Glenn Lindsay, what's up? It's a bacteria. Okay, guys, this is fucking wonder stuff. It is literally just about the only thing I have to use here as far as my IPM. And for those that don't know, IPM stands for Integrated Pest Management. It's what you do to prevent and or eradicate pests for your cannabis plants. That includes any kind of pest that can mess up your stuff. In this case, we're going to be talking about soil-borne fungus gnat larvae, okay? Oh, you know what I didn't do? Get out of there. Hold on. I know it's go away. All right, hold on. There's a little thing that allowed me to put the flash on, but it's not lit. Anyway, so Bacillus thuringiensis is a naturally occurring bacteria. It is completely and amazingly organic. Biologically, it's natural. It's all natural. It's something that occurs in nature. And it just so happens that it works really, 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 really well on soft-bodied insects like fungus gnat larvae in the soil and caterpillars. It's good shit, guys. It's real good stuff. And I know someday I'm going to try to go back and find this very obscure article in this scientific study that I read that was showing that the BT, the Bacillus thuringiensis, was systemic. Now, I'm not sure I've always thought this. I've just always thought it, but it's a real weird thing to really even kind of wrap your head around from a botany perspective and from a plant pathology perspective because it's a bacteria. Okay, so what they did in the study is they found out the exact genome sequence of this specific strain of Bacillus thuringiensis. They fed it in a soil drench, kind of like we did. Okay, then it went through the roots, goes through the system, goes through the xylem, goes through the phylum, goes up to the leaves, and then they had bugs come in there and eat the leaves. Well, they noticed that the bugs ate the leaves and then died. Okay, almost a lot of them. Aphids, there's spider mites, leaf miners. They just released all the bugs. Okay, and what they did is when the bugs died, they went and tested the bugs. What they found was, surprisingly, they had trace amounts of that exact strain of Bacillus thuringiensis in there. So, but how can that be? How can a bacteria pass through all those different layers of stuff? We really don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but preliminary study and my anecdotal evidence lets me know, and that's, like I said, it's something I've known all along, that if you can get the Bacillus thuringiensis into your system, into your plant, through the soil drench method, it'll prevent pests, man. It will. Now, I don't have to deal with a lot of those types of predators, pests. I don't have to deal with a lot of them. The only thing that I've ever had here is fungus gnats, just because I live in a pretty harsh climate where it gets real cold during the winter. So not a lot of things have the ability to take hold. And so all I've really ever had to use is Bacillus thuringiensis, BT. Now, you can get BT in a couple of different forms. And of course, I've left my damn litter spray bottle out there, but I'll talk about it. And just so you guys, and I'm not going to try to pick this up because, again, back issues. But so you guys don't know that I'm not playing about the BT. This is a 20-pound bag of mosquito bits. Okay, this is a 20-pound bag. All right, most folks are gonna get the 1-pound bag. They come in 1-pound bags. They're readily available at most hardware stores. Lowe's, and any garden store should have them. Any tractor supply company should have them. Its main use is to prevent mosquitoes. A lot of farmers use it in their horse troughs because the horses, it doesn't affect them. Again, it's bioavailable. It's very inert as far as it really only has one function, and that's killing soft-bodied larvae. So the way that you're going to do this, guys, it's real simple. Now, of course, when Vannegut wife goes to look for where this sock is, she'll know. If she watches the live. Haha, like I said, she's at volleyball, so maybe she won't watch it even up to this point. Yeah, we're like 13 minutes in. She won't watch it. Haha, yeah, right. Get a sock. Get some pantyhose. Get one of those fancy tea mesh bags. Whatever you can get. There's 2 ways to do this. You can put it into here, soak it in the water, or you can just dump these bits into the water and strain them out afterwards. Either way, works just fine. Okay. This also works great for anybody that has houseplants. I know Daryl's one of the people that has said, talked about fungus gnats. They're all in his wife's houseplants. So how to get rid of them? I was like, man, do this. Sure enough, fungus gnats gone. So if you've got a really bad infestation, okay, there's 3 parts of the cycle. There's eggs, there's larvae, and there's adults. When the eggs get laid, they go into the larval stage and they pupate into the adult flying things. The flying gnats they don't cause any harm to the cannabis plant whatsoever. It is the pre-pupated larvae that eat roots. It's their favorite food. And boy, are they good at finding them. Okay? Yes, Jen, they are. So, what about liquid BT? Ronald, I'm going to get into that. Liquid BT, I've just never done it. I've got the bottle out there, the Monterey BT. I use that for leaf application for caterpillars and moths. Okay, if anybody has to deal with moths outside, that's one of the main problems of dealing with growing in my LAG system is all of the light that's produced all night attracts bugs from 70 miles away in my valley because it's very flat here and they get attracted to it. One of the main thing that gets attracted is moths. Well, moths aren't bad for your plant, but again, in the larval stage, they really love to chew on your plants and chew up into that bud matter and then shit everywhere. They get formed webbing, and it's a real cause and can lead to botrytis, which is bud rot. Nobody likes bud rot, guys, and so caterpillars are no bueno. So liquid BT, I use that for the spray application. Monterey BT, best stuff on earth as far as it comes to liquid BT stuff. Now, I'm sure that you could get that liquid stuff and use it at some application rate and just pour it in water. Boom. I am 99% confident in that method as well. I just have never done it. And I don't know why, because I've got it. Hey, Anna Maria, sorry I meant to tag you, but I forgot. ADD kicking in as always. Yeah, aphids, man. Aphids will get this has shown that if it's any leaf munching bug, they either get away from it because they don't like the taste of the BT. Also, guys, I'm not joking. I saw this year and it just snapped. Rodents don't like BT. Okay, I had whenever I was pulling plants and doing my selection process when I'm breeding, I pull a lot of plants that are this big, and little tiny seedlings. Whereas I've had them get in the pots before, but it's ones that I hadn't applied BT to yet. Every single pot that had BT in it did not get eaten, and those the little baby plants that I just tossed on the side, every one of them were eaten down to the nub. I have pictures. So again, wonder stuff, miracle shit when it comes to pest prevention in lots of forms and facets. Okay, as I say that, there is literally. Oh no, that's a housefly. Okay, that's a housefly. I thought it was some kind of moth or fungus gnat, and I was about to say, you lie, you making a liar out of me. What's up, bud? So, hey, Laderica. Anyway, so, get you a sock, guys. 1 pound bag of BT. This is a real stretchy sock. You get your BT, put the BT in the sock, okay? Or pantyhose, or cheesecloth, or a mesh bag, whatever you've got that will hold these little bits in here. Guys, what makes these, what these are, is it's corkboard. It's just little bits of corkboard. Or at least that's what they've always told me. Dehydrated corkboard or something. It works great as an aeration agent, okay? Benefit number 8,067 of mosquito bits, okay? So, you get it, you put your 1 pound bag in here, you put your 1 pound of mosquito bits, and in your sock or your pantyhose or your mesh bag or whatever. Then you're going to get your trusty old 5-gallon bucket. Okay, what you're going to do then is you're going to put hot water in here. You're going to put hot water out of the tap. Make it warm, okay? 100 degrees or so. These things, the bacteria thrives in warmer environments, and they love it. So you're going to take the sock, you're going to put it in here, okay? If you still got the handle on your pot, you can take it and tie it around here. Tie it around the edge. Do some way to secure the sock, pantyhose, mesh bag, whatever it is, to the side of the bucket. Okay? You're going to fill the bucket. Fill the bucket with hot water. I'm not doing this because, again, guys, water's heavy. My back's thrown out, so I am trying to do this with as minimal discomfort as possible. So you're going to put this sock in there. You're going to get warm water out of the tap, hot water out of the tap. I usually recommend hot as you can get it because it usually never comes out above 110 or so. So, yeah, put it in hot water and let it soak overnight. Do it at nighttime. 12 to 24 hours is recommended. If you have an immediate infestation and you think you're going to lose your plants or their babies or whatever, and you can see fungus gnat damage, then you can do it, 4 or 6 hours. You just want to soak all of that BT, all of that Bacillus thuringiensis off of those cork bits through the mesh bag, pantyhose, or sock, and you want it to go into the water. Okay, you'll see it when it does. You can take the sock and pick it up and wring it out, and you'll see the grayish color, brownish color BT come off and out of the sock. Tracy Miller, there you go. There's a good example. Cut the 90. And so there's kind of there's several ways that you can attack an infestation. Okay, this is going to take care of the larva, and those are the ones that do the damage. But if you've got an infestation, they're flying around. Each one of those flying around ones can lay something like 10,000 eggs or something. Okay, guys, it's crazy. So then they get in there and they eat your roots and boom. So what you want to do with the flying ones is get those little sticky traps. Do not lay them on your soil. Okay, guys? It has very serious pesticides in there. And again, the systemic nature of how the cannabis plant works, it can draw. I just don't do it, okay? Don't put those strips on your soil, because those gnats are flying around. It has insect attractant on them. You can hang them anywhere in your tent, and trust me, those things will get they'll get caught. So what you're doing there is you're actually taking the hanging strips. You're catching the adults, so the adults can't lay any more eggs. Any eggs that are in the pot that have actually come to the pupated stage, they're going to be, what the Bacillus thuringiensis does, guys, is as soon as they eat it, it almost kills them on contact. Okay, it almost, like, I've seen really crazy cool videos back at school of the of microscopy work where they put the bacillus, really concentrated Bacillus thuringiensis on fungus gnat larvae and mosquito larvae, and you can see it it basically disintegrates them from the inside out. It's freaking crazy. It gums up their entire digestible system, and they die very, very quickly. Okay? Now, how many of them are in the soil, and this is why this next step is pretty important. Okay, so you're going to leave this sitting out for overnight. Anywhere from 12 to 24 hours is recommended with hot water. Stir it occasionally. Just get that little bag in there and use it to swirl it up. Hook it back onto the side of the bucket. Make sure that all that BT is off of there. Then what you're going to do is take your regular watering can, however you do it, and you're going to water slowly each pot that's infected, doing what's called a full soil drench. Full saturation is what you want. Especially if you're at the end, a lot of people, when they're fighting fungus gnats, lots of people get the recommendation to let your soil dry out. Yes, that will prevent and help prevent. It's a preventative measure. But remember, when you're doing that, your plant's drying out, okay? So people will recommend putting green sand on top, diatomaceous earths, all those kind of things. Yes, those are helpful and preventative. In my experience, if you get this BT and get them on them quick and you put the sticky traps up, 3 or 4 days, 7 days tops, any sign of a fungus gnat will be gone. Okay, I've never had it not happen. And I had guys last year, I tell you what, last year was crazy. All right. We walked out there, me and my farm manager walked out there, and we walked in, they were just swarming. I thought we were going to lose the crop. But I said, no, I know what the steps are. I got like 15 because I have a pretty big space of the sticky traps, put them all around, did the soil drench with BT. 3 days they were gone. Couldn't see one at all. It was amazing, and it's great to see how it works. So, what you're going to do is you're going to slowly water your plant, guys. Slowly watering is effective watering. Slow watering is full watering. Okay? That what happens, again, especially if you use a technique where drying out your soil or your top layer of soil or putting rice hulls or any of that stuff, that's going to take out some moisture from that rhizosphere, okay, that soil layer. So what you're going to do is, so you want to water really, really slow, because soil, when it dries out too much, becomes hydrophobic. It will repel water. So you want to slowly water, guys. It may take you 10 minutes, 5 minutes a pot, depending on how big your pots are, 10 minutes a pot, whatever. It's worth it. If you're trying to get rid of fungus gnats, do it. Okay? So you're going to slowly and completely saturate each of your pots until you get a little bit of runoff. I'd say 5% runoff coming out of the bottom if you use fiber pots or other kind of pots. You can, if you're using an air pot system, I'm guessing Michael Wildschultz, he could probably tune it to and you can top water those things, right, and then kind of shut the pot. I'm not super familiar with how they work, but getting the entire soil layer drenched with this solution is what you're trying to do. Okay. Now, because you're fully drenching your pot, your plant may look a little droopy. Don't worry, guys. Anytime you do a flush where you do 3 times the volume of water to try to get any residual salt buildup out, if you're using bottled newts, it's similar to the same thing. You'll see them kind of look overwatered for a day or two. All right. So yes, auto pots you can top water. You just top water this in like you would any other plant. Completely saturate the pot, guys. You're probably going to hear me say that several times because completely saturating the pot is key. Okay, what you want to happen is you don't want any of those dormant eggs that are in that dry layer to be able to hatch later on. Okay, so you want to completely drench your pot till about 5% runoff is coming off. Less if you'd like, if it's hard to get you to catch that runoff or whatever. So what are we calling it? Yeah. So it's super effective for fungus gnat larvae. And it can also be used as a foliar applicant and a foliar spray in order to prevent and kill moth and different types of caterpillars. Okay, I have, again, that's the main thing. I just literally had my farm manager, River, he just sprayed 2 days ago, completely BT'd him down because it's now that time of the year where it's warm enough and we're getting into moth season. So as soon as I do that, I won't see any more. They won't be around. If they do lay eggs on the leaves, as soon as those eggs hatch into pupa, the first bite they take, done, son. They won't take another one. It's Bacillus thuringiensis. They're mosquito bits, Stephen. Mosquito bits. They're in a red bag. Here we can show it down here for you guys. This is the bag that it comes in. Okay. I have a giant bag. You guys probably won't need it, but It never hurts. It'll save you some money in getting it in bulk. I got it off Amazon. So, because I just go through it. Those and Root Riot cubes I go through a lot of. So this last round I decided to overbuy. So I don't have to do it again. But, yeah, it's a big bag. It's a 20-pound bag, Nick. It's good stuff. So you're going to take your full drench. You're going to drench it all the way in your soil. If you've got any anticipation of moss getting around or possibly getting into your stuff, if you're a greenhouse grower or an outdoor grower, Monterey BT. Use it. It's a concentrate that you get. It comes in liquid form. You can use this right here. Funny story, guys. So you can see that water's a little bit brown. This was our BT spray. You add 2 fluid ounces per gallon or something like that. 2 fluid ounces per gallon. It's got a little nifty little sight meter on the side, so you don't have to have any measuring cups or anything. Appreciate you, Dirk. So we got doing even if you don't have a fungus net. Yeah, this is a preventative too, guys. This is not just a afterthought or what you do when you deal with a man. Any guy, guys. If you're using Fox Farm soils, get mosquito bits off the bat. Do it immediately. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard me or not. Guys, one of the main reasons Fox Farms is terrible is they got bugs. Bugs nest. Hate them. That's why I do not recommend Fox Farm soils in any capacity. They are super shitty and they suck. Okay? But for wholesalers, for those of you guys that don't know this, wholesalers can get that stuff so cheap it's ridiculous. They have a giant markup on it, and that's why they push it, and that's why they sell it. It is not because it's good dirt, no matter what they say. I don't care if any hydro store salesman is trying to sell you Fox Farm, tell them to shove that Fox Farm bag up his. Don't do that. But guys, that's kind of, you guys will get my there's so many different soils. Guys, you know I recommend Bio 365. One of the reasons I recommend Bio 365 is it comes preloaded with nematodes, guys. Nematodes are also very effective against fungus gnats. So you're not going to have fungus gnats. You're not going to have bugs in your soil because they've already preloaded it with great stuff, and they know that, right? So the Bio 365 is the way to go, and it's it. If you can't get it, guys, I know the only downside to that stuff is expensive. It is very expensive in compared to other soils. But guys, it works. It's the best stuff on the market, in my opinion. But if for whatever reason you can't get it or it's too expensive, there are other soils out there like Sohum, like Pro Mix. Roots Organic even is better, guys. There's just so many different soils that are better. The Purple Cow, was that Purple Cow? People seem to like that one. Coast of Maine. Guys, any of these soils are better than Fox Farm. Fox Farm sucks. Stop using Fox Farm. If we all stopped using Fox Farm, we wouldn't have to do videos on how to kill fungus gnats. So even if you don't have fungus gnats now, guys, I would recommend putting this in your soil from the jump, so you never get fungus gnats. Okay, if you're mixing up soil or if you got a bag of soil, as soon as you get it, take you a cup of this stuff and throw it in the bag and shake it up. Okay, get it all mixed in there. Or when you're planting your pot, mix it all in pot by pot. Do it at a 1/4 cup per pot. All right? That's going to last you at least 30 days. Then you'll want to top dress at the same application rate about 30 days in. And I've found that's usually all you need to do, because after that, it's like those bugs don't want to mess with that soil. They know they ain't messing with that. So I very rarely have to do a third application. If it's a super long-going sativa, super sativa or something, then maybe I'll do it again. But very rarely do you have to do it more than twice, because the residuals is still there and the effects are still there from the first time you did it. You're just kind of giving a recharge, if you will. So could you use this in cocoa? Yeah, man, absolutely. You can use it in cocoa. Anything you can pour water on. If you've got fungus gnats in your cocoa, pour some BT saturation on it. Pour some concentrated BT shit on it. That would be where I would try the liquid, the Monterey. I would see if that worked. You just get you 1 fluid ounce to 2 fluid ounces or so to a gallon. Spray it in there with a spray bottle so it slowly gets down in there. Yeah, I would see that. That'd be good. It doesn't affect pH, guys. It doesn't affect ppm. It doesn't do anything. The only thing this stuff does, guys, is going to kill those bad bugs. All right? And so I've gotten a lot of posts over the last couple of weeks that everybody's planting too. That's what happened. This is the time of year where certain topics come up more than others, and it's going to be germination. It's going to be fungus gnats. There's a certain does anybody need clones? There's all kinds of different topics that come up around this time of year. For lots of people, this is going to be their planting time of year. So it's also when it's the, it's the most fertile. It's springtime, guys. Bugs are popping, things are going, stuff's happening. So the bugs are active too. The bugs are getting out there. They're happy. They're warm. They've been spending a cold winter. And so you need to cut them off at the head. You need to get that soil drench going with some mosquito bits and some BT, and use that as the basis for your IPM. Your integrated pest management, and what you do to prevent those pests is one of the things that, guys, an ounce of prevention is worth a gallon of something, or there's some old saying about it, I don't remember. Being preventative is always better than being reactive. If you do it if you mix it into your soil before you ever even put a plant in there, you'll never see a fungus gnat, I guarantee it. If you do, send me a shot, send me a screenshot. I'll send you some free beans. If you put this stuff in the soil, when you get it, you won't have fungus gnats by the time you ready to plant. So let's see here. What do we got? Pound of the cure. That's right. Wait, cure. That's right. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's right. Damn. I knew somebody come through. Leave it to Miss Purple Hippie. That's because I said it's good stuff. So make sure you use it. You can use it preventative. Again, guys, it's great soil aeration. It works great, and I like it because it doesn't float like peat does. If you ever notice, whenever you water your pot for a month and a half or so, all the perlite, not peat, the perlite's all at the top. It's because that shit floats. That stuff floats too, but it seems to hold in the soil better if you mix it. So what the hell else we got? Shit, 32 minutes in. Let me do another dab, guys. It seems like everybody should. What's going on, Randall? Let me see if I can go back. I'm just gonna scroll back. Yes, Miss Marley, Green Nub. Yes, Fox Farm. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to hate on everybody's dirt. Guys, if you have Fox Farms, it's not the worst. I just hate it. You have to do a bunch of shit generally to get it to work right, is basically the thing. So let's get another dab in. That one not nearly as big. Ha ha ha. We're not going to interrupt the flow of the live here, but I just wanted to get another little dabski in. So let's talk about this large glue pheno of the Pappy Secret Stash. You guys want me to talk about that? If you want me to talk about that, hit the little likey buttons that all go floating up in the air. Yeah, those. Yeah. If you want me to talk about the new drop, hit those. Yeah. I love seeing those. Those are my favorite. Guys, that's so awesome. Yeah. All right, so this is what happened. I'll let you guys know the story here. So there's another group, Indoor Cannabis Cultivation. It's a pretty big group. The guy who created the group reached out to me, and we were discussing different, sponsorship giveaway type stuff. And it's a pretty big group. It's got 30,000 people in it. So I was more than happy to do it. And based on, I was just trying to guesstimate how many packs I would need and how many I thought were going to go to the live based on the numbers that I do with these and any multiverse lives I've done. Well, of course, Facebook decided to be real janky, man, and wouldn't let us send out the invites, and it just didn't get the real traction that I wanted. So, as a result of that, the packs didn't sell out, and you guys get access to them. They're on the site. They're available right now. Now, if I see this go from 64 to freaking 20, I mean, I'll be happy, but you guys, if that was all you were waiting for, they're on the site. They are live. They're available now. You can use your I can't remember what it was. Talk 15. Yeah, it's Talk 15. I've got one in there for Talk 15. TALK 15. Talk 15 will get you 15% discount off these packs, guys. And we'll go into the strain and talk about it a little bit. These are going to be the offshoots. Okay, these are going to be the terpene profiles that, while great and while lots of people are going to love them, okay? I have no doubt that these guys, I know Nick Lohner, God damn it, I didn't even find out how to say your name. Lohner, Lohner, that guy. Nicky L. Yeah, there we go, Nicky L. He is growing out one of the phenos. He got the large purple pheno. This one is the large Glue Pheno. This is the one that was really, really leaning heavily to the Kong in the Kong breath. So it was kind of the unicorn of the profiles, if you really want to know. This was the only one that had it, and it was fun. It was rank. It was great, but it was glue forward. A whole lot of glue. Whole lot of glue going on. Okay, so you get the it smells like, somebody injected some paintballs with some Elmer's glue and shot you up, and you were, pow, 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 with a paintball gun, and you were covered in this stuff. Or if you walked into, like I said, elementary school and it was craft day, it's real glue, guys. It's glue, and it's big. This is not going to be the one for the short tents unless you have real good canopy management skills and your low stress training. This is one that you can top. If you're thinking about topping one, this one gets big, and it gets a very large apical meristem cola. Okay, it gets a big fat cola at the top. So if you take that out, you're going to get a much more even canopy. The lower lateral branches are all really even. So with the topping, I've got pics of it somewhere. The morphology is real similar to the one that Nick's growing, the large purple pheno. Bio 3? Yeah, there you go. Soil is Bio 365 all day. If you can't get that, get Sohum. If you can't get that, get Pro Mix. If you can't get that, get Root Organic, Lush, or the original, and do some dry amendments to it. Yes, we ship to Alabama. Hell yeah, we will. Seeds are legal in all 50 states federally, guys. I can ship seeds to anywhere in the country, in any territory, including Puerto Rico, including Guam. I can send it to anywhere the United States Post Office goes, and it doesn't have to go through customs. I can send it. I've even got my gear in Thailand. If anybody knows Thailand stuff, I've already got it over there. It's on there with my boy Jedediah, my boy. He's over there growing them out right now. He's getting some contacts over there, so we're going international, baby. Dream being international, baby. So the large glue pheno, it's got a very large fat ass trunk to it. It's real similar to the one Nick's growing out right now. It's just this one has a different terpene profile. Like I said, it's going to be very, very glue forward, smelling like Elmer's. Where's Elmer's Zinc? Where's my boy Elmer's Zinc? I saw him earlier. Yeah, it's smelling like Elmer's. It's good stuff, guys. It's real big, real frosty, super dense nugs. Nick just made a post of his other one. It's the one that he's doing, and while it's not purple, which is weird. I mean, again, guys, this is nature, and while I do my best to stabilize these things, especially with the Pappies is going to take a little bit more work. These are F1s, okay? They're going to be stable, so I expect probably 30% maybe to be green on that large glue pheno, and then he just happened to get one of those. So this is the large glue pheno. All right, this is the one that, it's greasy, it's oily, it's dripping. If you take a look at Nick's that he posted just a few minutes ago, you can see the rock-hard nature of the nugs. And, guys, that's always what I'm going for. Anytime I'm breeding, anything that there ever is, if it doesn't have rock-hard nugs, guys, I ain't using it, man. That's what I want. I want bulbous calyx formation. I don't want spiky triangle calyx formation. What up, Rob? What up, Jody? Med passed in Bama. Oh, good. Medical passed in Alabama. Hell yeah, that's fucking badass. The TikTok lady just said med passed in Bama. Fuck yeah, that's super awesome. That's real cool. I dig that. So yeah, Nikki L there said they're rock solid. That's going to be a theme that you guys come across with my gear, is the density and the hard nature of the nugs. And I breed for those and that specifically to make sure that at the end of the day, when you dry it, when you cure it, and you take those two perfectly trimmed buds, nobody can tell you on earth that's a fucking auto. That's the goal. All right. Yeah, Robert, you're funny. It's exactly my thought. Yes, med is better than nothing. It's a step towards recreational. Although Oklahoma just shut down, voted down recreational, which I thought was kind of weird, but whatever. But yeah, man, that's kind of where we're at. That's where we're at today, guys. Go to dreambeans.net in case you haven't seen me plastered in all through your DMs and all out there on the site. Go to dreambeans.net and get you some of these ICC exclusive drop Pappy's Secret Stash large glue pheno. All right, this is these ones are good, man. They're super rad. Where's Nick? Nick, there you go. Yeah, Nick Townsend, Nikki T. I got Nikki L, Nikki T. And you guys both DM me a lot, and I get confused a lot. And I also have a Nick Smith. and I get a lot of communication from you guys, so I'm surprised that I haven't gotten it. I'm surprised I haven't gotten it mixed up yet. You're welcome, Miss Green Nub. Recreational past in Missouri. Yep, I've been advertising out there in Missouri. ICC, that stands for Indoor Cannabis Cultivation. That's the group that I had made these up for, that I was trying out a new advertising type thing. We were just going to do a live over there, but just didn't get the traction that we wanted, and so now we're making adjustments on that. And I think there's also, guys, I'm probably going to be linking his group here in the next couple of days to a week or so, because what we found out is, through a little bit of investigation and stuff, is that the group seems to have lost a lot of activity due to the fact that he had to take some time away from it. And when he did, he came back and hundreds of messages weren't approved, or posts weren't approved. And so we need some help to get some activity back in that group. I'm going to be, he's a real good guy, runs it very well, very similar to how I run my groups. You got to answer all the questions to get in. I'll probably put that link, but it's Indoor Cannabis Cultivation Group. Is the group that I did this for. So, since I packaged up all these packs and have them already, and had expected some revenue from it, we'll go ahead and get them out to you guys, and let you guys take a swipe at them, and see what you can do with them. Guys, I am so happy. I am seeing these plants come out. We're starting to get where there's lots of people that are putting these pictures up, and every time I love it, and they blow me away. I show everybody here. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm like a giddy little schoolgirl. You know what I'm saying? When she gets the date to the prom or whatever, you know, I get very excited. It's super happy. It's like, no, they're not sold out, Joe. There should be plenty of packs there, I believe. If they sold out, I'll be very surprised. There should be a lot. It's down at the bottom of the feminized seed tag, seed sorter thing. Don't forget to use the code TALK15, TALK, TALK15 at dreambeans.net. You'll get a 15% discount off these packs. I'm trying to get them gone because, like I said, I've already packaged them all up, and we will. Yes, Edward, you always do a good job. Ed O, always doing a great job. Jason Bob and the folks out in Virginia. What's up, Virginia? What's up, Maryland? What's up, Missouri? What's up, Texas? These are all the places where I've been getting orders from recently. Are they sold out? No, Joe Alvarado, they are not sold out. Scroll down to the bottom of the feminized seed page, and you should talk 15, not one. No, yeah. Oh, why not talk 50 if you want them gone? Ha ha. Yeah, not so sneaky guy. Talk 15 will get you 15% discount. Getting several packs to save you the most money. Florida too. Yeah, Nick down there in Florida. What's up, Florida? What's up with the Bean Collectors Anonymous fam? Anybody that came over from ICC, glad to have you guys here. Anybody that come to me off an ad, off of Facebook, love to see you guys. Everybody, you know, guys, we're into the world where a lot of folks, I get it every day. I think I got 76 messages today, and I think probably 20 of them are folks that are skeptical of answering an ad online to buy beans and the legalities of it and getting scammed by other people. You guys know me. I'm super genuine. I'm here all the time. I spend 60 to 70 hours a week talking to you folks out there in the DMs. Paul, yeah, he came to me. There you go. What's up, Paul? I see you. I told you, man. Here I am. See what I'm saying? We're up here. We're live and direct, coming at you from Dream Farm Studios. Hey, you guys here? You guys can see You guys can see inside the tents. Yeah. Oh, y'all want to see something cool? I forgot I brought it in here. If you want to see something cool, hit the little buttons on the side. Hit the little buttons on the side. The little hearts and likes and stuff. If y'all want to see, if y'all want to see something cool, then I'll show you cool. There it is. This is, guys. I just made a post about this. I was talking about it. I can't remember who it was. I have this is the garlic slushy. Guys, you want to see the garlic slushy? This is the grape garlic bear crossed with the double berry slushy. Okay, guys, this is gonna be so fire. It stinks so bad. It's ridiculous. The nug structure on it's insane. It's so full of seeds. Here, I'll quit talking about it. Just a quick little sneak peek for the folks that are out there that are still watching. Let's see. There we go. There we go. How do I... Boom. It stinks like shit. It stinks like shit. It's amazing. The garlic slushy is the one that you guys have been waiting for. It's like it's so garlic. It's garlicky more than oniony, and because it's the GMO. It's in there. It's got the GMO in there. There's a garlic pheno of the GMO that I have, and there's an onions pheno. It's wild. It's wild, guys. Let's see the stalk. Let's see if we can take this off here. Let's see if we can get you a stalk trunk pick. Yeah. We just topped them up. Keep in mind, this was vegged in a 2-gallon pot. So we got, y'all just wanted to see upper skirt. Guys, on that one, if you're wanting to see upper skirt, you'll probably get a surprise. It's got some hang downs on it. That was a reversal, so it's got some S1 seeds in there too. So I won't be releasing this one. I have another grape garlic berry. This one is the one that I'm just gonna see what these buds what this crazy ass bud structure does. It came out with so many pistils. I've never seen anything like it. There was more pistils on this plant than any I've ever seen in my entire experience. It was all pistils, all just covered, fat, huge, just thousands. It's crazy in there that I'm getting 3 or 4 seeds per calyx per pistil. It's insane. But there's another one out there that wasn't reversed, and it's just going to be the straight F2 of the garlic slushy, and it's fire, guys. So straight garlic on that one, straight garlic, a whole bunch of garlic, and the funky pheno of the double berry slushy is the one that got used with that. So yeah, the garlic slushy, it's like a garlic cream that again was rotted in some form or fashion, possibly on the point of fermentation. So it's super great, guys. You're gonna love it. For those that don't know, this is my passion. This is my life. I live it. I breathe it. I do it every day, every hour of every day. And if it weren't for sleep, I'd do it 24 hours a day because I love it. So we will go ahead and close out with that, guys. Get the Plant of the Week members: Brian G, Daryl May, Mark Solis. Get with me. I'll get out there and get you guys some packs sent out. And thanks everybody for attending as always. Talk About It Tuesday is one of my favorite parts of the week because I get to talk to you guys in a real, direct fashion. Okay, that's always going to be something, again, that separates me from generally any other breeder that I know. Nobody takes the time that I do to interact with their customers, get feedback, and ensure that you guys get successful harvests. It's what I'm here for. It's what I live for. It's what I breathe for. And we will get out of here with that. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it, and we will go to dreambeans.net. Use the code TALK15, TALK15 at checkout at dreambeans.net, and you will for your ICC exclusive, that's Indoor Cannabis Cultivation exclusive drop of the Pappy Secret Stash Large Glue Pheno. Get it out there. Get it today, guys. Head over to the site, and we will see you out there on the interwebs. Bye.